Hey, did you know that My Hero Academia features violence and gore, profanity, frightening and intense scenes, and spoilers? Did you know that in the United States, My Hero Academia is TV-14? In other words, YouTube, this is not for kids. It's clearly not for kids. YouTube, I hope you don't say this is for kids. Very clearly, it's your word against the world here. This is not for kids. If you're a child under the age of 13, parental guidance and all that, but this ain't for kids. All right, it's not. Okay.
Hey everybody, it's Tripl-L coming in with a My Hero Academia video. This time, it's a content comparison video comparing the contents of Hero Academia episode 72 with chapter 142, 143, 144, and 145. Yes, that's right, 4 chapters in 1 episode. And you know what's even better? Nothing was skipped, and some stuff was even added, so let's just get into it. The first change I want to direct you to is when Aizawa is analyzing the quirk that's messing up the walls. They added an extra line in for Aizawa. The added lines actually create a different effect in the anime because they kind of mixed it up with Mimic's line. So it made it clear that Mimic was talking about Aizawa. The manga was not as clear as the anime was. Next up, they give a slightly better play-by-play of Kirishima trying to save Aizawa. The manga just had 1 panel, whereas the anime gave, like I said, a better play-by-play with multiple little clips. Much appreciated, anime. Next up is an interesting battle change. Here's the panel of Kirishima turning on Unbreakable. Here's the immediate page after. The anime expanded this, actually showing how the attack went down. Again, good job, anime. Next up is an interesting dialogue change. The Viz translation has Rappa saying he was getting warmed up in general, whereas the anime pointed out that his shoulder was getting warmed up. Hardcore manga fans know why this matters. Rappa's quirk specifically revolves around his shoulders. This information initially came from the extra materials a while later, instead of the manga chapters proper. So I think this may have been a case where the anime could afford to put in this little detail since they knew what was going to be revealed eventually. The next change is a timing change. The Kirishima flashback was supposed to come when the fight was about to end. The anime instead chose to start it up right before Kirishima dove in to save Fat Gum. And for me personally, I think the anime's execution was better than the manga's. In the manga, the flashback just kind of broke up the pacing for me, and then there was also the problem that the flashback took 2 chapters to tell. And you know, when you're reading week to week, that's kind of a big slowdown. The anime did great here though, just presenting the flashback and having it resolved so quickly. I really appreciated how they just kind of blitzed through it. Next one is another interesting change in the lines, which may have some subtle implications depending on what you're thinking. It all comes down to this line, specifically that Mina sent Makia to the police. I checked 3 other translations of this line, including Viz Media, and they are all consistent with random directions being given. What's actually a little more interesting is whether or not Mina was speaking at all. When you look at the Viz panel, you see that the one who talks about the random directions is Mina's friend. The fan translations had Mina saying it, but when you look at the bubble structure, the speech bubbles are connected, indicating that it should be the same character speaking. So who is in the right here? With the Rappa example, there's evidence to say that the anime improved on the material, but in this case, we don't have that much evidence. But for this one, I will defer to the manga. The anime has made mistakes before. This may be one of them. And also, it may not be that important. Next is a small change from chapter 145. They didn't put the panel of Crimson Riot activating the quirk, instead just showing his face. His quirk looked like he applied Haki to it if you're a One Piece fan. Probably hardening his hair. Next up is a censorship change that just looks silly. Here, Kirishima just looks so pristine. It looks like he's about to fall on a bed of flowers, whereas in the manga, the boy looked like a bloody zombie. What happened here? You did so well with his arms. Well, could we not show this? Anyway, there was one more thing of them dumping one of the Red Riot's lines saying that he was scared, but that's really small, and the feeling was already conveyed with the previous dialogue. Regardless, those were the changes for this episode. Let me tell you, I was pretty worried when I saw the Mina thing in this episode because I had some ideas, but then looking that there was a discrepancy between the anime and the manga made me kind of stroke my chin a little bit there. I wonder if that's going to have any implications in the future. Regardless, everyone, thank you so much for watching. And if you liked the channel, please, and you felt this video was good, share the video. YouTube isn't going to be sharing videos for me, but you guys can, and that would help the channel and help prevent any future problems. And if you feel that this was worthy enough of it, feel free to go to Ko-fi or Patreon. Those are services that I've set up just to help the channel along. If you want to support the channel, that's an easy way for you to do it. If you can't do the money thing, don't worry, I really just need the shares. Also, like and comment, but I assume you're already going to do that if you have anything you want to add. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I hope you have an absolutely great day.